Welcome to Abacus Online Academy. Today, we're going to learn Chapter 1 of Class 7, that is Introduction to Integers. Continuation of the previous video.
In the last video, we have seen the positive integers and negative integers. Now let's see what are the numbers that does not include in integers. Okay, first one, fraction. Okay, fraction is not a part of integer. For example, minus 6 by 5, minus 3 by 2, or you can use 8 by 5, whatever you want to say. These are not part of integers. Next one is rational number. Okay. And rational numbers, you can take it as the square root of 3, square root of 7, whatever you want to add it. These are the not part of integers. Next one and the third one is decimals. Okay, these are not part of integers. For example, 1.07 or 23.73 or 7.6, whatever it is, these are not the part of integers. Okay, next one, let's see what is number line and how do we plot the numbers or spot the numbers in the number line. Okay, so this is a straight line here, and here comes your 0. Okay, this is towards your right and this is towards your left. So towards your right you have positive numbers that begins with 1, then it is 2, then it is 3, then it is 4, and it keeps on going. Just mark a arrow. This is your right hand side, and these are all positive numbers. Okay, from the midpoint, that is 0, okay, move towards your left, that is just this one. Okay, it becomes minus 1, then it is minus 2, then it is minus 3. If you want some more numbers, you can extend it, and minus 4, and put an arrow, and the number keeps going. And this is your left hand side, and these are all negative numbers. The next one is number line. Okay, we are going to plot integers on number line. Okay, so first for this we'll draw a straight line and check the midpoint of this line where you get a 0. Okay, this is your midpoint 0, and towards the right you have positive numbers, that is 1, and towards the left you have negative integers. Okay, it goes this way, and here you have 2, then it is 3, 4, keep going, and this side you have positive integers. All the numbers are positive, and from 0 towards your left, those are negative integers. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and if you want to stretch the number line, you can go on, and towards your left it is negative integers. And you can see a 0 in this number line, right? We have seen in the previous video that 0 is not a positive integer, it is not a negative integer, it's just an integer. Okay, you can't count it as positive, you can't count it as negative. And if I ask you, plot 3 in the number line, just 3, where is 3? It is 1, 2, 3, it's here, right? And if I ask you, plot minus 2 in this number line, it comes to your left, that is 1 and 2, it's here. Okay, so if I ask you plot -7 in this number line, you can just stretch this, line and mark -5, -6 and -7. So -7 is here. So plotting number in the number lines works like this. Next topic we are looking at is addition and subtraction of integers. Addition and subtraction, we have 4 basic rules in this, and the first one is plus minus gives you minus. Okay, and for this I'll give you one example. Example is plus 7 minus 2. What should you do now? Minus, you should subtract. So 7 minus 2 is 5. But what sign will you add it? The greater number is 7 and the sign is plus. So you'll put a plus sign here. So the answer is plus 5. And the second one is minus plus gives you minus. Okay, and the example is, I'll put the same number, minus 7 plus 2. What will you do? You have to subtract. So 7 minus 2 is again 5. But which sign will you put here? The greater number is 7 and it has minus sign with it. So you have to put a minus sign and your answer is minus 5. And the third rule is plus and plus gives you plus. Example, I'll give you with a different number now. Plus 4 and plus 9. Now you have to look at them with the number. Okay, this plus and this 9. So this is plus, this is also plus. So what will you do? You will add it. 4 plus 9 is 13. What sign will you put? Bigger number carries plus sign. So you will put a plus. And the fourth one is minus and minus will give you plus. Okay. For example, minus 3 and minus 9. Now what will you do? You have to add. Okay. So 3 plus 9 is 12. But the sign, which one will I add? Minus. Why? Because 9 is a bigger number here. So I'll add a minus sign in front of it. So answer is minus 12. Next topic is addition properties. Okay, there are 2 properties for addition. So first one is commutative property. Okay, so what is commutative property? That is A plus B is equal to B plus A. That is example, 9 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 9, right? Second one is associative property. Okay, that is A plus B plus C. That means if you make this as a group and add to this number, or if you make the first 2 number a group and then add the third number, both are same. For example, A is 9 plus B is 3 plus C is 1. Okay, and if I regroup it this side, that is 9A plus B is 3, and I'll group it then plus C, that is 1. Okay, now if I add it, 9 plus 3 plus 1 is 4, and here 9 plus 3 is 12 plus 1. Now 9 plus 4 is 13 and 12 plus 1 is 13. Correct? So these two gives you the same answer. Addition properties, and I'm giving you a question for this. Okay, so example, 6 plus dash is equal to 4 plus dash. Now what property is this? Is it commutative property or associative? This is commutative. Okay, so what is the commutative property? A plus B is equal to B plus A. Now A is 6 here and B is B plus A. So you have a B here. So B is 4. Now fill the gap. A plus B. What is B? 4. And here B plus A. What is A? 6. So 6 plus 4 is equal to 4 plus 6. Addition property, one more example. Okay, so 6 plus 4 plus dash. Okay, I hope you remember what property is this. Is equal to dash plus minus 2. Okay, if you ask me why did I put this bracket, because you have a plus here, plus and minus sign, that's why. Okay, what property is this? So we'll find out. It is associative. Okay, A is equal to 6, B is equal to 4, C is equal to minus 2. How? That is A plus B plus C. So A is 6, B is 4, C is minus 2 is equal to A plus B plus C. Now we'll fill this. So what should you fill now? A is 6, B is 4, C is minus 2. Now you should not leave it like this because you have two signs together. Okay, so it's minus 2. Now here A is 6, B is 4 and C is minus 2. Now these two are in a bracket. So this is associative property. This is how you can solve the question. Okay, repeated addition. What do you mean by repeated addition? That is 3. Repeating the numbers. Okay, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Now 3. How many times did I repeat? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4. Stable. Okay, 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 5. How many times did I repeat? 1, 2, 3. So this is called as the repeated addition. Okay, next one is integer sign. We have already seen in addition and subtraction, but let's see how this works in multiplication. And the first one is, as you know, tell me, plus minus is equal to minus. In addition, what did we do? We subtracted and we put the greater sign, whatever it is. For example, I'll do both addition and subtraction here. Okay, so in addition, what did we do? We did plus 7 minus 2. We minused it. 7 minus 2 is 5 and we put the greater sign. But in multiplication, this doesn't work. Okay, in multiplication, if I say my plus 7 into minus 1, what will you do now? You just have to multiply. 7 times 1 is 7. And what sign will you add now? Plus, minus, minus. You don't have to check for the greater number in multiplication. This is addition, this is multiplication. Both are different. Okay, next one is minus, plus gives you minus. Now we'll see both of them. Okay, minus 6 plus 3. What do you do now? Subtract. 6 minus 3 is 3. And you will put the greater number sign, that is minus 3. This is of addition and subtract properties, okay, addition properties. Now let's see the same thing with the multiplication, that is same number, minus 6 multiplied by plus 3, okay. Now what do? Multiply 6, 3, 6 times 3 is 18, yes, 6 3s are 18. Now what will you do? Greater sign? No, you will add the minus sign. So the answer is minus 18. Next one is plus and plus gives you plus. Let's see the addition property. Example, plus 5 plus 2. Add both of them. 5 plus 2 is 7. Now greater number has plus sign. Same thing, let's see with the multiplication property, okay. Plus 5 multiplied by plus 2. What do you do now? 5 2s are 10. And what sign you put? Plus sign, because plus is plus. And the last one is minus. Minus gives you minus? No, plus. Okay, so let's look at the addition property first. Minus 4 minus 2. What do you do now? Add. 4 plus 2 is 6. Greater number sign? Minus. Okay, this is addition property. Same number, let's do with the multiplication. Minus 4 multiplied by minus 2. Now tell me, 4 2s are 8. And what sign will you put? Minus minus plus. So it is plus 8. Integer sign in multiplication and division. We have already seen this in the addition property, commutative property, associative properties and all. But that doesn't work with multiplication. Okay. For example, minus 7 multiplied by minus 1. Tell me what should I do? Obviously, I have to multiply. 7 times 1 is 7. Now, what sign will I put? Minus, minus, plus. But in the addition property, I have to put the number sign of a bigger number. So, that has to be minus, right? But it is not like that in the multiplication. And we'll also see this with the other number for division. Minus 6 by plus 2. Always remember it like this, okay? So, divided 6 divided by 2. So, 2 3s are 6. And what sign will you put? Bigger one? No. It is minus plus gives you minus. So, that's why you have minus sign. It is not because you have a minus sign for the bigger number. It is not like that, okay? So, addition properties does not comply or does not work for multiplication and division. The integer signs are different. Next, let's see the multiplication properties. Okay, the first one is, what did we learn in addition? Commutative property. Let's see whether that's the same for the multiplication or not. Okay, commutative property. So, what is the formula or what is the rule? A multiplied by B is equal to B multiplied by A. Always keep this in your mind. Example, 7 multiplied by 2 is equal to, if you switch this number, that is write 2 first, then 7. 2 times 7 or 7 times 2, both are 14. 7 2s are 14 is equal to 2 7s are 14. So, commutative property applies for multiplication. Next, let's see associative property, multiplication. Okay. So, A into B into C. So we'll group this is equal to A into B into C. So we'll group the first one here. Okay, this one and this one both are same. So how? 2 into 5 into 2. Put a bracket here. 2 into 5 into 2. Let's group this one. Okay, first let's multiply the number that is in the bracket. So 5 2s are 10. Here in the bracket 5 2s are 10 multiplied by 2. 2 10s are 20. 10 2s are 20. Okay, this is associative property of multiplication. Okay, you have to note one thing. Okay, keep this in your mind. For example, minus 2, minus 5 and 3, that is plus 3. Okay, so if I ask you to put this in associative property, how will you solve this question? That is minus 2 into minus 5. Okay, put this in the bracket multiplied by 3. Okay, how will you solve this? Now I'm just telling you the integer sign. Okay, so minus minus plus, but you have to multiply. 5 2s are 10 and multiplied by 3. Now both are plus sign. Okay, this is also plus. So plus plus plus. So 10 3s are 30. Okay, if you don't put this sign also it's okay, but no, plus 30. Okay, next one is distributive property. Now what is distributive property? A into B plus C. You can see the difference here. For associative property it was multiply sign. Okay, A multiplied by B multiplied by C, or A into B into C. But distributive property is A into B plus C is equal to, we are distributing this A here, okay, for B and to C. So A multiplied by B plus A multiplied by C. We'll give you an example. 5 multiplied by 3 plus 8. Okay, put this into bracket. So how will we solve this here? So 5 into 3. 5 into 3, then 5 into plus 5 into 8. We are distributing this. Okay, so if you have to solve, this is distributive property. Okay, if you get a question like this, so 5 3s are 15 plus 8 5s are 40. So 15 plus 40 is 55. Okay, thanks for being with me, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.